today is another beautiful day. Today is a very nice day. Guys, I want to quickly show you how today look like. You can see how today looks so beautiful. You can see how the flowers, how the leaves are falling. Guys, how everything looks so amazing. This is just what today look like. Today looks so beautiful. Guys, thank you so much and may God bless you. Today we are going to be speaking on how to create joy. How to create joy. I know somebody may say, I know how to create joy. How do you create joy? How do you create joy? That is our topic today. How to create joy. If you are a Christian, we are taught that the joy of our God is our own joy. That means if you believe in God, God will give you joy. If you believe in your creator will give you joy. That is for those who believe in God. That means if you believe in God, God will give you joy. The joy of your Lord is always your strength, always your joy too. So, but in general, how do you create joy? How do you create your own joy? We most of time need to understand that joy comes from some certain things. But that is for me, my definition of joy. Joy is something that comes from your heart. Joy is something that comes from your heart and stay. Joy is something that comes from your mind to make you flourish. Joy is something that when it comes to you, you will feel you will feel amazed. You will feel complete. You will feel fulfilled. So, but most of time, people may ask, how can I create my joy? Please, if you really question, for instance, if you are very much in need of how to create your joy, I want to tell you something. Most of time, people don't see what gives them joy. People don't know how to. You are welcome. Thank you so much. God bless you. Today we are talking on how to create joy. How do you create your own joy? Most of time, we understand that joy comes from our heart. Or sometimes people believe that they have joy when you bless them. They have joy when something good happened to them. They have joy when they achieve some dreams. But in real sense, how do you create your own joy? In, in real sense we are living, for instance, in this world we are today, how do you create your own joy? How do you make sure that you have joy? That is our topic today. Most of time, people don't have joy because they fell from something. Some people don't have joy because things are not working out for them. Some people don't have joy because they think they are missing something. No. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and may God richly bless you all. Today, our topic is how to create your own joy. How do you create your own joy? How do you create your word of joy? What do I mean by word of joy? Word of joy is that, for instance, as a person, you make sure that you are always happy. You are always feel like. Do you know most of time, people think when they have money, oh, there will be joy in their heart. People think when they pass the exams, there will be joy married, that will be their joy in their heart. People think when they have good friends around them, that is when they have joy in their heart. No, for me, no. Thank you so much for your like and may God bless you. No, your joy shouldn't attach to anything. In my own definition of joy, joy is something that comes from your inner heart. Joy is something that comes from your spirit. Yes, you shouldn't anything to your joy because your joy is natural. Your joy is organic. Something shouldn't be something that, for instance, if you only when you have car, or for instance you are aiming to achieve some things and that project is not coming forth, and because you don't have that project done, you don't have joy. That shouldn't be. you shouldn't attach your joy to anything. Joy should be something that comes from your heart. Joy should be something that comes from your spirit, soul, and body. Joy is something that you need to flourish. Joy is something that you need to, your heart to be healthy, your life to be healthy. Joy shouldn't be attached to your money. Joy shouldn't be attached to your gold. Joy shouldn't be attached to your cars. Joy shouldn't be attached to anything, because everything can pass away in just a moment. Everything can pass away, but your joy cannot pass away. That means, in real sense, you shouldn't attach your joy to anything. Your joy should be natural. Your joy should be organic, because natural is something that you can minus or you can add. That means, for instance, if you look at these three that are here, you see how some of them are shining. You can see a lot of trees, even on this street. If you watch so well, you can see that a lot of trees, they are just like shining. If I watch these trees, I'll feel like they are joyful. I feel like they are just swimming with ocean of joy. That means this is natural. Trees are natural. And guess what? If you look the floor, you can see that a lot of leaves are being down, because guess what? It is the season. That means in life, your joy should be natural. Your joy should be organic. Your joy shouldn't be attached to anything, because if your joy attached to anything, for instance, if you have car and your car gives you joy, what of if your car got accident, if your car gets accident, if your car eventually spoiled, then you don't have joy. That's what it means. No, your joy shouldn't be attached to anything. Your joy should only be attached to to the spirit and soul and body, because your spirit and soul and body is all together, working together, and makes you. And that is why, if you don't know how to create your joy, let me give you a secret. Thank you so much for your like, and may God bless you. Let me give you a secret. For instance, if you don't know how to create your joy, or something easily can always get you to your nerves, always get you to react, or you feel like there's no joy in your heart. Maybe people are bullying you, maybe people are not valuing you, maybe people are not taking you serious for anything based on their own reasoning. But one thing I want to give you as a tip on how to create your joy, number one, is always remember that you are alive. When you remember that you are alive, that should be your source of joy. Number two, remember nobody can be you. You are just you. Nobody can fit into your thumbprint. That means you're unique. When you remember you're a unique person and nobody can be you, people can try to represent you, but guess what? They can't be you. That means in nature, you are so unique. Yes, should be number two. Number three, remember that when you have life, you have opportunity. Because when there is no life, guess what? There is no opportunity. Opportunity comes when we are still alive. These are the things that when you remember, establish your joy. It will generate your joy. Because when you have joy, you have life. Joy is life. Joy is something that makes you to be happy inside you, inside out. Do you know sometimes some people, for instance, some people have a face that if you see them, you think they are not happy. But guess what? When you go to them close, you see that they have joy. Or you see them, you're like, they're not looking joyful. But in their own mind, they are joyful. That means your joy shouldn't attach to anything. And remember, for instance, if you attach your joy to your work, for instance, because you have a good job, you have a good house, you have a good car, or you have a good car, that is why you are joyful. When your car spoil, that means you will not have joy any longer. So what are those things that can generate joy in your heart? Is, again, gratitude. Gratitude is something that can generate joy in your heart. If you're a person of gratitude, you can always walk in joy. A lot of people, if you are not a gratitude person, I tell you, your joy can always go away. So today, remember, what we are saying is how to what? How to create joy. How to create joy is make sure always be grateful for the little thing you have. Whatever you have, be grateful. When you are a grateful person, it is easy to drive joy with anything. But if you are not a grateful person, guess what? Sometimes you can run out of joy. So let nature give you joy. For instance, if you are watching these trees, what are the trees represent to you? Tree represent life. As you can see, these trees, they are looking so beautiful, they are looking so wonderful. Let all these trees gives you joy. Let everything you see gives you joy. Let the life you're living gives you joy. Don't allow your joy to be attached to anything, because you can lose it within a short period of time. And that means if you attach your joy to your car, if you lost your car, you lost your joy. If you attach your joy to your house, if you lost your house, you lost your joy. If you attach anything to your joy, the day you lose that, the day you lose your joy. A lot of people lose their joy because they lose what they have, they lose their property, they lose some certain things that they think that is her source or his source of joy. No, that shouldn't be. Always remember that the moment you have life in you, there is chances and opportunity that you will obtain some material things. Yes. So how to create joy is always know that you are natural. You are unique. You are organic, and nobody can be you. And guess what? When you have all this in your mind, your joy will always be generated. For instance, how to also create joy with any little thing you have. If you drink water, always be happy. Whatever you have, always be happy. Yes, you may not have many things that will make you to feel like everything is complete, but the little one you have, make sure you appreciate it. And guess what? When you are doing all this, your joy will be established. You'll be happy, and your joy will be permanent. So, guys, today we thought about how to create joy. How to create joy is always appreciate life. Appreciate life in the morning, appreciate life afternoon, appreciate life night. Always remember, when you appreciate life, it also helps to create and stable your joy. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, and may God bless you. We are coming back again to discuss this topic finish. Yes. Please join me again as we come back. Thank you, everyone, and may God bless you all.